Hi everyone. Familiarity with the legal system of any country is very important for people living in that country and foreigners visiting it. Therefore, today I'm going to tell you about the Constitution of the Republic of Azerbaijan, which is the basic law. The Constitution of Azerbaijan was adopted on November 12, 1995 by popular referendum. This constitution is the first constitution of independent Azerbaijan. It carries the highest legal force in Azerbaijan as per Article 147. The Constitution of Azerbaijan consists of 5 parts, 12 chapters and 158 articles. It was amended in 2002, 2009 and 2016. The Preamble. The preamble to the Constitution specifies, in order to provide prosperity and welfare of the whole society and each individual, that the following objectives be declared: protection of national sovereignty and territorial integrity, a constitutional democracy, establishment a civil society, a secular state based upon the rule of law, a worthy life level for citizens, and just economic and social order, observance of universal human values, peace and international cooperation. Part 1. General Provisions. Chapter 1. People's Power. The first chapter states that the Azerbaijani people are the source of state power. The sovereignty and unity of the people are emphasized. The chapter notes that most political issues are resolved through a referendum. Certain issues such as taxation, the state budget, amnesty and pardon, and the appointment of officials are exceptions. It defines that only authorized representatives elected by people have the right to represent the people, speak on behalf of people, and make statements on behalf of people. It also bans the usurpation of power. Chapter 2. Fundamentals of the State. Chapter 2 establishes the basic principles, aims, and the role of the State of Azerbaijan. It defines the head of the state and concepts in regard to military forces, property, natural resources, social, economic, and development issues. Issues related to state symbols, principles of foreign relations, and the official language of the country are also identified. It also establishes basis for religion and state, national currency, capital of the country, restrictions concerning state debts. The Azerbaijani state is a democratic, lawful, secular, unitary republic. State power in the Republic of Azerbaijan is based on the principle of separation of powers. The legislative power is exercised by the Milli Majlis. The executive power is vested in the president. The judicial power is exercised by the courts of the Republic of Azerbaijan. In accordance with the provisions of the Constitution, the legislative, executive, and judicial powers interact and are independent within their powers. Azerbaijan is a presidential republic. The president represents the state of Azerbaijan in the country and in foreign relations, embodies the unity of the people of Azerbaijan, and ensures the continuity of the Azerbaijan statehood. He is the guarantor of the independence and territorial integrity of the Azerbaijani state, Supreme Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Azerbaijani language is the official language of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Republic of Azerbaijan ensures free use and development of other languages spoken by the people. The monetary unit of the Republic of Azerbaijan is the manat. Part 2. Major freedoms, rights and responsibilities. Chapter 3. Principal human and civil rights and freedoms. Generally, there are 48 articles regarding principal human and civil rights and freedoms in the Constitution of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Chapter 3 sets out fundamental human and civil rights and freedoms. In particular, human rights, property rights, intellectual property rights, the right to citizenship, the rights of the accused, the right to strike, to social security, suffrage are guaranteed here. Freedom of speech, conscience and opinion, freedom of assembly are emphasized. The highest priority objective of the Azerbaijani state is to provide rights and liberties of person and citizen. The Azerbaijani state takes care about improvement of prosperity of all people and its citizens, their social protection and proper living conditions, development of education, culture, public health, science, arts. It protects environment, historical, material, and spiritual heritage of people. Religion in the Republic of Azerbaijan is separated from state. Spreading and propaganda of religions or religious movements, humiliating people's dignity and contradicting the principles of humanism are prohibited. The state educational system is secular. Chapter 4. Principal obligations of citizens. Chapter 4 defines the duties of citizens to obey laws, pay taxes, to be loyal to the state of Azerbaijan and respect its symbols. The chapter states that it's a duty of every citizen to participate in defense of the motherland, protection of historical and cultural monuments, and protection of the environment. Part 3. State power. Chapter 5. Legislative power. Chapter 5 defines the legislative power of the country, its powers and capabilities. It defines the number of deputies, procedure of elections of deputies, term of authority of a convocation of the Milli Majlis. It also defines requirements to the candidates of posts of deputies, the end of the term of authority of deputies, sessions of the Milli Majlis. Deprivation of deputies of their mandates and loss of powers of deputies, immunity of deputies, etc. issues are also addressed in this chapter. Legislative power in the Republic of Azerbaijan is implemented by the Milli Majlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Milli Majlis has the authority to show confidence or not to show confidence in the cabinet of ministers. The president has the authority to dissolve the Milli Majlis in the cases specified in the constitution. The Milli Majlis is a unicameral parliament. Laws enforced in the whole country are adopted only by the Milli Majlis. Chapter 6. Executive power. Chapter 6 establishes the post of President of Azerbaijan and the President's requirements, duties, capacities and powers, as well as those of Vice Presidents and the Cabinet of Ministers. The President is elected for a 7-year term. If the President leaves office before the time, his powers are exercised by the first Vice President. The first Vice President and Vice Presidents are appointed by the President. The President appoints the Prime Minister and the Prosecutor General with the consent of the Milli Majlis. Such approval is not required for the appointment of members of the Cabinet of Ministers. With the aim of implementation of executive competence, the President forms the Cabinet of Ministers. There are also constitutional provisions on local executive bodies. Chapter 7. Judicial Power. Chapter 7 sets out the constitutional provisions on the judicial and prosecutorial system of Azerbaijan. Judicial power in the Republic of Azerbaijan is exercised only by courts through justice. Judicial power is exercised by the Constitutional Court, Supreme Court, Appellate Courts, General and Specialized Courts of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Judges of the Constitutional Court, Supreme Court, and Appeal Courts are appointed by the Milli Majlis on proposal of the President. Judges of other courts are appointed by the President. Chapter 8. The Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Chapter 8 establishes the autonomous government of the Nakhchivan region and its legislature, the Ali Majlis. The Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is an autonomous state within the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is an integral part of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Constitution, the laws of Azerbaijan, decrees of the President and resolutions of the Cabinet of Ministers of Azerbaijan are obligatory on the territory of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The Constitution and laws of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, adopted by the Ali Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, mustn't contradict the Constitution and laws, respectively, of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The highest official of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is the chairman of Ali Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Part 4. Local Self-Government. Chapter 9. Municipalities. Chapter 9 establishes the basic structure of municipalities in Azerbaijan. Local self-government bodies play an important role in the political system of Azerbaijan. Local self-government is exercised by municipalities. The municipalities are formed through elections. The municipalities are guaranteed judicial protection and reimbursement of additional costs incurred as a result of decisions of state bodies. Part 5. Law and Statute. Chapter 10. Legislative System. Chapter 10 upholds the Constitution as having the highest legal force and that no laws and other normative legal acts may contradict it. It also establishes the legislative system of the country. This system is based upon the Constitution, acts adopted by referendum, laws, presidential decrees, resolutions of the cabinet, and normative acts of central executive authorities. Chapter 11. Amendments to the Constitution of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Chapter 11 establishes the process of amending the Constitution through referendum and stipulates what sections of the Constitution cannot be cancelled or amended. Chapter 12. Additions to the Constitution of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Chapter 12 establishes the procedure for the adoption of additions to the Constitution by a majority of 95 votes in the Milli Majlis. Additions to the Constitution of the Republic of Azerbaijan shall be adopted as constitutional laws. There cannot be proposed any additions to the Constitution of the Republic of Azerbaijan regarding the provisions in Chapter 1 of the present Constitution. I hope that this carefully prepared video is very useful for you. I intend to make more videos that will be helpful for you. Therefore, I invite you to support and subscribe to my channel. Click the like button of the video and share it.